Tommy, how's it going, bud?
What's up, bros? How are you doing?
Great.
Just chilling. I hope the connection's okay.
Hell yeah, we can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, good. Currently at a barbecue with Sess and the gang. Drinking a little tequila. I hope that's okay. And then, yeah. Other than that, we're good.
Yeah, all right. Quick to start off here. I know we mentioned a couple times for a little bit. Smiling Moose over in Hudson. I was told that you have some pretty wild stories about that. Tommy?
Smiling Moose literally is one of my favorite bars in America. Nice little 1-2 combo there. Smiling Moose, get about 4, 5, 6 of those ladles, get you all real nice, and then DJ's always banging them too, and you're like, this is great. So like, I love going there, especially after a golf night, and there's always a lot of women, a lot of good times, super fun, and you dance the whole night away. So I literally love it there. Other than that, Smiling Moose, I never ate there, but Hudson, man. I don't know if I can swear, but Hudson F's hard. It really does. I love Hudson. So,
hell yeah.
Yeah, it's great. Literally, yeah. I could Smiling Moose, and then I think there's like a nice steakhouse next to it. You could have a nice little night in Hudson. I love it.
Yes, sir. Very, very beautiful scenery over the river and stuff like that. It's great.
Oh hell yeah! How are you guys doing? So I saw the lineup you guys had. I just listened to Grimmer. He's such a good guy.
Yeah,
did he get greasy at all?
Grimmer's amazing.
I tell you what, Grimmer can get a little greasy if you guys get him rolling. I'm telling you.
Damn.
He's kind of horny. He's horny. You know.
Dude, we had PA on earlier. It's just, guy's a gem every time you get to talk to him.
Oh, yeah.
We'll save the ASMR for later, okay?
Okay.
Briefly, we had one of our tweets, one of our most famous tweets, actually, it appeared on the Button Bar. The good old The Rock with his "Shut Up, Bitch."
The shut up, bitch.
That was you guys, right?
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, I absolutely love that. It's the most brilliant thing of all time. It's so funny. It's perfect, and I love it. It's just brilliant. It works on everyone.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but like when they do it to Carly, it's just brilliant. But
Yeah, it's pretty
Dude,
good.
speaking of Carly, when they her and Bret Michaels,
oh my god,
I was about to cry in my car.
Best bit of all time.
Oh hell yeah! Dude, it was hilarious as hell. But
did I ever tell you guys when I first met Carly?
no.
Yeah, I literally thought like I had a shot with her.
Oh my god.
I'm not kidding. It was so like, oh my god.
So
it was the best. Like I remember she walked in the studio and she said like something like I smelled good, and I think I said like you're beautiful, like the first thing I said to her, and I was still hideous at the time, like 315, just gross. But I literally don't really remember other than that, and then she told me she was dating Jason Zucker. I was like, oh god. But they were only dating at the time, so it's still like maybe so I had a shot. But no.
You could have wiggled her out of that.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I was trying, and then I lost the playing weight, and I was like, man, maybe I could get it done, but no, never did. But man, yeah, I remember I thought she was just stunning the first time I met her.
Oh yeah.
No, why not? Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let's see. The time of the U. Your playing days. This was what? End of Brewster, early Kill years?
Yeah, so so I started getting recruited actually by Glenn Mason back in like 7th grade. And then 7th grade to 8th grade, and then Brewster got hired in 8th grade, I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when Eddie started getting recruited. And then Brewster offered me sophomore year, and that's when I committed. I like to say I'm still the earliest commit ever in Minnesota history. So that's like my big claim to fame.
So you were getting recruited out of 7th grade.
Well, I would like go down there, and like it was like
The camps and stuff like that,
my,
right?
I would go to like practice and stuff, and
Okay.
like the coaches would come over and like just started getting to know me and stuff. So it was not like recruited. It's really heavily started like my 8th grade summer, going into 9th grade.
Dude, hell yeah.
And then, because I played 3 years of 8th grade football,
Okay.
because I couldn't play high school football yet, and so yeah, I was just abnormally large, you guys. I'm not kidding. Like I played on my brother's grade, who was 2 years older than me, and I was the heaviest and biggest one on the team as a 6th grader when I was in 8th grade, and I weighed so much that I couldn't pick up a fumble. I had to only jump on it. Like it was against the rule. I was like a triple gray striper where you couldn't do anything. It just sucked. But so then I got started. So let's just get back to the U. So then I got back, and then sophomore year, Brewster offered me when he came over to finalize the signing with Eddie for when Eddie was going to go. Eddie's my brother, and then when Eddie was going to go play, so then I committed my January of sophomore year, and then Brewster got fired my senior year of high school, and then Kill came in, and then that's when Kill's first day here. That was my official visit weekend.
Oh, okay.
So I went down there and met him and got to know him. Yeah, so then I was there all 4 of Kill's first years. So then that was it. And like, dude, the best times of my life. The one thing I kind of regret is well, 2 things that I kind of regret. Because you get 5 official visits, and I didn't take any of them. I should have just gone to Bama and got wined and dined by like state, but I never did.
Dude, you and Saban.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That'd been so sick, right?
Hell yeah.
And like they had, and then LSU, like all this like cool stuff that I like never really did, but like whatever. Like if I was gonna go back, I would take my 5 visits, but other than that, I didn't. And then I got, and then the other regret was what was it? Nah, I can't remember. Sorry, I'm getting drunk. But
no, you're good.
It was super good. And then just hanging out at the party and down at the U was the best. Oh, this is it. So I didn't move into the freshman dorms. I moved in with Eddie to the apartments, and that sucked because I didn't get to meet any like the freshman girls or anything. So it sucked so bad. It was terrible because like all my friends were meeting everyone, and I didn't get to meet anyone. So like that sucked. But it was still good. I got to live with Eddie all 3 years, and then I got a solo apartment my senior year, and it was the best. And then like through the parties down there. It was so fun. Like I went to 8 spring. You guys are here at spring jams.
Yeah.
You guys been to spring jam, haven't you?
I haven't, but
so
I'm sure these guys have.
So spring jams. I went to 8 spring jams in a row. So I went 2 in high school and then 2 after college. They're my favorite things in the world. Like I love spring jam because like you can walk around with a bottle of vodka. And you walk by the cops in the street, and they just go, "All right, sounds good." And you're like, "This is the best thing ever."
Yeah.
And I don't know, just partying. Coolest stretch of parties I'd say at the U would probably be when I was a junior, and I was finally started drinking because I didn't drink till I was 21, and then I finally started drinking, and then that's when we started winning. We went on a 4-game winning streak in the Big Ten, and like we finally weren't shitty, like we were finally good, and like. We started winning, and then we had 4. Like every win we had like 3 kegs at this guy. His name is Foster Bush. I don't know if you guys remember him or not.
Foster Bush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, great guy. And he had these huge bangers, and like literally like what you thinking like when you see on the movies, like just huge parties and like. All this stuff. And then do you know your next guest? Who's you have on here?
We have Antia Utgard.
So she went to the U at the time, and she did all these parties too. So you can ask her. She does. I wish she remembered me, but she doesn't remember me at all. So she went to, it was great. And then, but yeah, like those parties were unbelievable. Like literally the most fun I've ever had. So you're telling me that you never great times at the U. Don't remember. Yeah.
So you saying that you shot your shot with Carly, but you didn't with Antia?
Correct. Yep. Yeah. Well, yeah. She was actually dating someone on. I know. You get nervous around her, you know.
Dude, I have met her a couple times, and I'm literally like covering myself up, like palms and feet are just drenched. It's unbelievable.
So I'm saying it's scary. I know. They're scary human beings, and you get like nervous, and it's like, all right, whatever. And then, but so she dated a football player on our team. So like that's how I got to know her. She doesn't remember me at all. Like I would say hi to her, but that was it. Like I barely knew her. So
you're basically famous.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, not at all. Have you guys ever done like that? What's that thing called when they like make these huge mixed drinks in like a tub, but they put Everclear in it? You know what those are called? Like
The fucking fruit, whatever, right?
yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know what you're
I
talking
know
about.
what you're talking about.
Hey, what's that?
Yeah, I remember Max Williams made it one night, and like
Yeah, it's just
like he put like so much like 100 proof of some Everclear stuff in it, and I like didn't even know what was in it, and I had like 4 of them. And I like melted into the wall and like couldn't talk. And it was supposed to be like the best party ever, and I don't remember a thing because I just got just from those whatever that is. But like I don't know, you know, college, man, it's the best time ever. So like, and then just woke up the next day, felt fine. For some reason, never got hungover. It was the best times ever. But yeah, God, I miss it. I miss it so much.
Hell yeah. So going back to, I know you mentioned Spring Jam. I remember, I don't remember like exactly, but you had a thing in Summer Jam where you downed 12 to 16 White Claws in one day.
Oh, yeah. That's like a normal golf round these days.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
You're kidding me.
12 to 16.
Just claw. You talking just White Claws?
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, those are like that. Like hydrates you. You're fine. It's totally fine. Like
Dude, I would be in the hospital.
12 claws.
I've never drank before.
You've never had a sip of alcohol?
No.
Good for
20
you,
years.
by the way. And
I'm from Wisconsin,
like,
and I've never had a sip of alcohol in my life.
how old are you?
20.
Oh, good for you. Yeah, I didn't drink till I was 21 either. So just trust me. Once you start drinking, it's normal. Once you start drinking, I'm telling you, the claws, like they literally, it's a perfect thing to like start like when you're on the boat at like 10 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
But just bring 24. You can get through easily 24. The only thing you got to worry about is the bubbles that gets in your stomach, and you like you get so bloated from it. It's like having like all this air compressed in there. You're like, damn, this sucks. But once you do that, it's really not bad. It's a perfect buzz too, but their hangovers suck because it's kind of champagne-y hangover because it's all bubbly. So
Yeah.
you'll learn all about it when you start drinking, though. You'll
All
be
right.
fine.
I'll take that word of advice.
I got a question for you, Tommy. How many
Yeah, give it to me.
how many pizza rolls do you think you can eat in a half hour?
Ooh, I'm a huge fan of pizza rolls. Huge fan.
Okay.
If you give me ranch and Frank's hot sauce on the side,
Yeah.
120.
dude, honestly, probably like 300.
You're shitting me.
shit.
You guys, you gotta
300 in a
remember,
half an hour?
I mean, how much is that? I don't know the math.
That's like three, Tommy. That's like 3 1/4 and 3 1/3 of a bag of bags.
Okay, just scratch that. That's pretty bad.
So the biggest family size bag is 90 pizza rolls.
I could probably do 2 of those bags,
100,
realistically.
180.
180 in a half hour. Yeah. Oh, I'm a betting man. You guys know
Would
that.
you
I
like to
my
put
house
money on that?
Is pizza rolls your guys' bit?
No,
Is
it's
that like
my
your guys' thing?
bit.
Because if you guys want to do it, I'll do it.
I did 120 in a half hour.
Oh, how much you do?
120. Well, 116, but I did 120.
Okay, well now I'm gonna have to beat your record. Period. Let's do it. I'm
All
just
right, I'll
going
bet
in.
you.
Do you want to just do it? A little face off? Okay. What do you want to put on it?
I don't know. Whatever you're comfortable with.
Oh, okay.
You shouldn't have said that.
Oh,
You know
okay,
who Tommy
Hollywood.
Olson
Jesus
is.
Christ. Big
Oh,
roll.
put some cash down, baby.
Oh my god.
So you got in a half hour. You got 116.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you going to be going too, or do I just have to beat 116?
Well,
You want
I'll go
me to do
again.
that? Okay. I don't know. You want to put like $300 down? I don't care.
Let's do. Sure. We can do that.
300 smacks? When do you want to do it?
Whenever you want.
Okay, hear me out here. Hear me out here. I need to do it after the 4th of July, okay? Because I'm trying to get shredded because I'm fatter than sin right now, so I don't want to do that. And just give me like at the fall. Let's do it in the fall. How about that? Is that fair?
Yeah.
Because we can throw a sweatshirt on in the fall. We'll be fine.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Okay,
right.
but I tell you what, I'll bet 10 grand you cannot outbeat me in Burger King. I'll bet my life on it.
10 grand?
I don't have 10 grand, but I'm gonna bet it anyway.
Then why'd you just say 10 grand?
Because I'm a bet man, and life's better with money on the line.
Holy
I
Christ.
usually order
All right.
about $50 worth at Burger King.
Oh God, you're a good guy. You're a good guy.
Oh,
And I can probably pound it down
oh my God.
within 40 minutes.
What's your order? It's actually I love talking BK orders. Honestly,
We do like 5 double cheeseburgers. You gotta get the chicken fries when they were in order or in season.
Okay, pause really quick. You actually put down 5 every time.
Oh, I can do. That's my favorite fucking food.
You actually put 5 down
5
every time.
Yes, 5 double cheeseburgers.
You're a pretty good eater, my friend. That's pretty impressive.
I'm the best to ever do it.
Are you taking back that 180 there, Tommy?
No, life's better with money on the line. Fuck it.
right,
Oh,
fair
I'm
enough.
sorry if I can't say that. Oh, I'm sorry. Can I not say that?
No, you
No,
can
you're
say
good.
it.
You're good. good.
No, but yeah. No, I'm not taking back the money. Let's just keep it rocking. Who cares? We'll let it ride.
Okay,
So you,
that's a bet.
BK is your thing, huh? Good for you. I'm proud of you.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know where to go from here.
Ask him about this.
Oh.
Right here.
Yeah, you said that Burger King is the LeBron of fast food.
Yeah.
That's a relevant topic. I mean,
Yeah. Well, what do you want to know? It's my favorite fast food without a doubt.
so we're gonna take a hot take here. Are you saying that LeBron is better than MJ?
Yeah. Not even a question.
Are you high?
It's not even. It's. Okay, well, then, like, come on, buddy. No, like, literally, LeBron's such a superior athlete. He's a better person, and I like him better, so I think he's better, period. Like, he's a freak. He's 6'8", 260, and he has, like, 2% body fat. He would manhandle Michael Jordan. It'd be a joke.
I'm sorry,
So,
Bubba.
I don't know about that.
I'm gonna take Tommy's side in this, but
Thank you.
yeah.
And it's just like BK. It's the best place ever. The only thing, it's like, I would say, like, because obviously I still like Michael Jordan. I'm obsessed with Jordan. Like, I love wearing Jordan shoes and stuff.
Mhm.
Like, I love it.
Yep.
But, like, like he's like Taco Bell and Burger King's LeBron. That's if I have to compare it, because I
How
love
many
Taco Bell
tacos
too.
can
Like,
you put down?
I'm not a taco guy. I'm a huge cheesy gordita crunch guy. That's my thing. I
Hey,
love
that's
it.
where it's at.
They're
Yes,
the best,
sir.
aren't they?
Yes, sir. I always get 2 of them. One can't handle it. Got to get 2.
Exactly. They're so good. What kind of sauce do you get?
I actually
Fire.
don't get sauce. I just eat it straight
Good
up.
for you.
Yeah.
You're class act.
Hell
Class.
Hell yeah.
Good for you.
So this one, I've been hearing it from everybody here at 10,000 Takes. I have
this?
never personally heard this story before.
Oh no.
What
I
is
know you're
the
going. I saw it in the notes.
what the hell is the Zamboni story?
It was actually a year anniversary today or yesterday when I said
Okay.
it on air.
Okay.
One of the dumbest things I've ever said on air, period. Probably the dumbest thing I've ever said on air.
Do you
Okay.
regret it?
No, not at all. Who cares?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, I
so,
know.
so where does this even start?
Well, how does it start? what,
like,
what do you want to know, really?
Just start to finish.
Well, I needed an efficient way when I was lazy in 6th, 7th, 8th grade
Okay.
of cleaning myself up after completion.
Okay.
And And I had my waistband, and then that's what it was. So I'd take it up, pull it all the way up, and just swipe it down. And I named it the Zamboni, and then that's what it was. So I don't know how hockey got me going, and how he told me about it, or how we got on that subject. But it was a year ago anniversary. You can look up the podcast. I don't know how I said it, but I ended up saying that on Major Market Radio, and told literally my whole story. And I remember because I told Mitch Leidner, I told Mitch about it, and Mitch thought it was like the funniest thing on earth. I was like, why don't you ever tell those guys? And then like, I was like, oh yeah, that's gonna be a funny bit. And then I ended up saying it, and I tell you what, not a good thing to say on the radio.
I wouldn't imagine so.
No, especially when you're like interviewing for jobs and stuff, and then that comes up, you're like, whoa.
Literally,
okay, you
literally.
know about that, huh?
Yeah, like literally, it came up.
No, brilliant. That's genius. But yeah, so obviously, like I said it, there's nothing I can do about it now. So I accept it and move on. How about, so I started dating Cess, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right around the time I said it on air.
Oh, brilliant.
And
Amazing.
so like I confessed my love to Cess like last May.
Oh,
and
congrats.
I said it about late April last year. So then, like, all her like guy friends told her to ask me on our first date what the Zamboni is. So I had to tell her what the Zamboni was on our first date.
Oh.
And I was like, all right, here we are. But like, so it affects a lot of stuff. I tell you what, a lot of people hear that on the old power trip. Anything you say, a lot of people are going to hear it. So
yeah, it's out there.
Whatever.
It's out there, and it's going to keep coming up every time.
Well, that's what I said. It's just like, I mean, at this point, everyone pretty much, I don't know if I have anything else to say at this point. Everyone knows everything about me. If you know that about me, you know pretty much everything else about me. So, yeah, who cares at this point? It doesn't really matter.
No, it's hilarious.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, weird stuff. Weird stuff. But yeah, what can you do?
Yeah, exactly. Bubs, think you had a couple things?
Being around the power trip, can you give us another crazy story about them and you?
Oh, do you guys know about last year's Rue party?
Yeah.
Yep.
That was like the most fun I've ever had, because like I legit finally got like drunk with these guys.
Mm-hmm.
And my heavens, it was so much fun. Like the best times ever. And like I felt so cool because like we're like in this back room with Hawk, and like and he's getting ready for a show. I'm like, oh my god, I feel so cool. And like I'm with like Lieber, and I'm like with all these cool people. I'm like, what am I doing here? Like when I really think about it, like why am I on the power trip? If you really think about it, I was in lousy center in college football, and for some reason they just put me on. I have no idea why I'm on. I'm just the biggest rube of all time, and I write down just dumb takes on my phone, and I say them every day. Like it doesn't make sense why I'm on there. I feel so lucky to be on there. So like when I was sitting back there, I was like, man, this is so cool. I'm like sitting with Jason Zucker and like all these people. I'm like, oh my god, this is the coolest thing in the world. Like that, and then we just got so drunk. Like so drunk, and then that's when I sang Garth Brooks, and they have it on like the radio. They have like a clip of it, and then that was one of the most fun times. And then the other times when we just have like the people that like are just like the people that go on every week. Corey has them over to their house. He has to his house every year, and we get so drunk. And like I told them like every story I've ever had, and like because they were like egging me on, so like they know I'll say anything when they get me like drunk and they tell me like I'm funny. I'm like, oh my god, yeah, this is great. And then I told them everything, and those guys, they literally know my whole life. So like I don't know, just drinking with them and like, and then going to Vegas obviously is like the most fun when I go with Sauce in the gang. Like when we go on the bye week for the bikes.
Yep.
Oh my god, all we do is we sit at Planet Hollywood and just get so drunk and just drink and sit there and like I don't know, like do you know the Who Wants to F? Like when JK says that, like That's what it started in Vegas. Like, it was the best thing ever. Did you guys go out to Vegas with the power trip yet? Like, it's the most fun trip of all time.
No, but I went when I was 9, and I did absolutely freaking nothing because there's nothing to do as a 9-year-old.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just give it a shot when you're a little older. It's the best. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
Like, literally, I think I've gone, man, in the past 3-4 years, probably 20 times. It's the best place ever. Yeah, love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah, super great.
A couple football things.
Tommy, how much can you bench back in the day?
What did I get? I never officially got 4 plates, like 405.
Okay.
I think I failed at it like probably 10 times. Like, I literally got it all the way up, but I never extended my wrist. So, like, I can say I got it, but I never officially got it. So right around 405, like 400 pounds.
How many average in a game? How many pancakes do you think you get?
In high school or college?
High school.
I don't know. I hate sounding cocky. Like, that's my least favorite thing ever, right? I hate it. But I don't know. Like, the average probably 30.
Oh my God.
I'm not just trying to say this, but one game my senior year, I got one every play, and it wasn't a joke. Like, every play. Because we had dog bones on our helmet. Every pancake we got, I got one. Yeah.
That helmet was just filled, wasn't it?
I sound so douchey. Like, oh my God, I was so like, no. So, yeah, I trust me. If you guys want to go down glory days, I'll talk glory days all day. But, like, it's just, like, whatever. Like, oh, yeah, you were so cool in high school. Who cares? It doesn't matter. And then in college, I don't know, man. Like, you're going against just freaks, you know? Like, you're going against Joey Bosa. Like, he put me on my – like, I couldn't – like, are you kidding? He decleated me. I was like, okay, this is fun. Like, that was kind of like my aha moment. Like, okay, Tom, you're not as good as you think you are. Like, because he would on so you guys remember when Ohio State won the national championship 2015? That was my senior year.
Yep.
With, like, Ezekiel Elliott and Joey Bosa. And Joey Bosa would go to nose guard when I was a center on third downs. And I had to go one-on-one against Joey Bosa. And I remember, I don't think I touched him. He was that good. And he flew past me. And then if I did touch him, he was so much stronger than me that he could just throw me off with anything. Like, that's when I knew. I was like, Tom, maybe the pros isn't right for you. So let's just get skinny and talk on the radio and figure it out. So, yeah, that's what I've been doing.
You've been pretty successful at that, huh?
Well, thank you. No, yeah. So, yeah, kind of figure it out. Yeah. So, not a lot of, I mean, most of the cleats I ever got in college, who knows? Maybe like 5. Don't even know. But yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you're going back to Burger King. What I can't even like imagine what your typical order was. I'm gonna ask anyway. What was like your typical like go-to order?
Normal order. This is what my brother and I both got every time. We got 2 double cheeseburgers, original chicken sandwich cut in half, a double Whopper with cheese, a large fry, a large onion ring, and a 10-piece nugget. That was just normal. That was just our average. That was our average thing. And then we'd usually go to Taco Bell too after that. But that was our normal BK order. And then, it's average. Nothing too much. That's just what we like to do. And yeah, I literally foam at the mouth when I think about Burger King. It's my favorite place in the world.
Oh, Jesus. Oh. Wow. All right. So I know that you used to have a segment, Tommy's Tasters. Sorry.
Yeah.
When did that all start? What What was that?
So Tommy's Taste is something I wanted to do for like Instagram, and this whole COVID Corona thing has kind of gotten in the way of going out to eat. Yeah. So I can't really do it. And it was slowing down before that anyways, because just I don't even know why. I just kind of got lazy and didn't do it. But I'm gonna start it back up for sure. I love doing it. And like I just want to go to places that people really don't know about, and like and just go try food, and who wouldn't want to do that? And just post it, and then we'll see. Hopefully it takes off. Like I know I've been so lazy on there. Like I was hot for 4 weeks. Like I was doing it all the time, and then I just all of a sudden stopped. I don't even know why, but yeah, I'll get back to it. Thanks for keeping me accountable. I got to get back to it and start doing it.
Yeah. This is what we do here. You mentioned golf pretty early on.
Yeah.
Good, bad, terrible?
Well, the only way I go out and golf, right? If I have a cart, if I have a cigar, and if I'm sipping a tequila drink. That's the only way I go golf. And I need to be a little buzzed by the time I start hole number 1. And that's just how I like to do it. And then I just go out and shoot them. If I like legit played, I would shoot from about anywhere from 80 to 90. That like if I'm sober, feeling good, probably 80. Drunk, can't really think, shooting around 90. And it all comes down to putting, and that's all it is. Yeah, so I'm average. I'm just average, not bad. Yeah. Whatever. Because like when we were growing up, we had to go to like these like goal line club events, and like you have all these good golfers around you, so you don't want to look bad. Yeah. And you're like, all right, so ended up getting okay. I can play golf, so I can fake it. You know what I mean? I'm good enough. I can go fake it and have a good drive, so people can see me. Like, oh, he's not bad. That's all that matters. If you can fake it, you're gonna be okay. Yeah, that's all that matters.
So you graduated from Matamidi, correct?
Yeah, God's country. Yep.
What was that like?
Yeah. Best 4 years of my entire life. Period. Senior year was just think of a typical jock in a movie, just the biggest douche of all time.
Yeah.
You're looking at him right here. That was me. I loved everything about I loved high school. It was my favorite thing in the world.
Yep.
I like to think I was nice and to nice people. I really try to be nice to people. But like looking back, some stuff I did was just what are you doing? But like so much fun. Took foods twice. Like loved just once I knew I was going to the U as a sophomore, kind of just academically just was like, well, that doesn't really matter anymore. I know where I'm going for college. So yeah, just kind of did the bare minimum for school, which kind of sounds bad, but I was so focused on being good at football where I was just like, I don't really want a lot of homework because I just worked out all the time after school. Yeah. So I don't know, kind of feel guilty about not doing that, but like, I don't know, something about Matamidi, I loved it. It was so much fun. There's nothing wrong with it. Best times ever. Like literally so much fun. I'm still my best friend from high school. I'm with him right now. He's out in the back grilling out. So like, dude, I stay friends with all of them. I went golf with 2 of them yesterday.
Yeah, it's sick.
Yeah, that's what you want,
Yeah, exactly.
Like they're lifelong friends, and
got to make those memories early, and then they last a long time.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I don't know if you've noticed. I'm just gonna ask anyway. We got After Dark coming up tonight. If you're around, if you're sober enough, or if you're just blackout, just.
What time is that going to be?
9 o'clock.
For what?
After Dark.
Oh yeah.
Starts at 8. Starts at 8.
Okay.
Goes
on.
All you
guys got to do.
Join it, Tommy. Literally, join it.
100%. All you got to do is just text me.
Yeah, I'll make sure to get on that.
I'm already drinking. It's going to be just an S show when I get on there. It's going to be bad.
Dude, they're going to be
super bad. It's going to be like me in Vegas when I get on. So
they're going to be taking shots every single time every time somebody donates, so it's going to be great.
Exactly. Oh, no, really? Actually?
Yeah. Of course.
Okay. All right, that's
we're gonna get drunk to raise money for charity, so we're probably the best to ever do it. We've figured that out. So.
Oh, you guys are the goats. I love it.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. Yeah, consider it done. I will just text me and remind me later. I'll go in. That sounds so fun. Love that. Absolutely love that.
Yeah, that'll be sick. Quick. Let me see if I can find it here. No, not yet. Playing sports. How badly do you miss it?
I tell you what, the most I miss playing baseball. I miss baseball so much. Like, playing baseball was the most fun ever because it's just you don't get hurt. Mm-hmm. You know, you just go out there and play baseball. Like, I loved playing first base. It was so much fun, and traveling baseball from 10 to 14 years old was the best times ever. And going to tournaments and sleeping over. Mm-hmm. I remember I thought that was the biggest thing ever. I swear I got more nervous for traveling baseball in 11-year-old when we went to nationals than I did in college football. I thought that was the biggest deal in the world. And right? Do you feel that way too? It was the biggest thing in the world.
So when I played baseball, I was decent and I made the All-Star game. And I thought I was top shit of the school. I thought I was just the biggest,
that's what I'm saying.
That kid of the grade. I was waiting for all the girls just to hop on. Never did.
Brilliant.
But no,
brilliant.
dude, it was sick. I thought just everything was gonna go from there. I was gonna be a pro player. Just sky's the limit. Second that All-Star game got over with, I hated baseball after that moment and switched and went straight to soccer. So,
yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Then you're good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I know. But best times ever, man. Growing up playing baseball was my favorite, and then traveling basketball too. But best times ever. I just miss it. Just being around your boys. The locker room was the best part. Just hanging out with day-to-day stuff.
Yeah,
just going in there, just saying how much you hate it, and you're this is great. Mm-hmm. That's the best. I loved it.
Hell yeah. Your playing days at the U, you played in a lot of big stadiums. What was the one? I'll ask two questions. What was one that it was oh shit, this is where I'm at right now, that awakening moment?
Probably my freshman year, my first game ever when we flew out to USC, and it was the first game of the year, and I was in the Coliseum.
Yeah. And
you walk through the tunnel and you see all the memorabilia of Reggie Bush and Matt Leinart, all these people I looked up to watching football growing up.
Yeah.
And then USC's behind you chanting war. They say wartime and they chant it the whole time and they sway doing it. It's the most intimidating thing of all time. And you go out there and I was on kick return and it was the first play and we're on ABC and you're and 7 months or 10 months before that, I was playing Rogers in the state semifinals at at the Dome. I'm what?
Yeah.
And now I'm out here playing USC. Half the team's going to be in the NFL next year, and you're oh my god. Huh. And you look around, and the stadium just is so tall, and you're oh my god. That was the biggest shocking moment ever. And you're playing in California, and you're home, and you're in LA, and it's just oh my god, just night and day. Mm-hmm. It was crazy, but so cool. And then you think you're just so cool, you just feel so cool doing it, and that was the biggest shocking moment of all time.
So then, do you have one play that just stands out above and beyond over the rest that you'll remember, you remember so vividly that just replays over and over again?
One play that stands out from college football?
Yeah. Or high school. Whatever you remember, vividly.
From high school, actually. So at Matamidi, there's only 2 players that ever start as true freshmen, in the first game. And I was one of them. And it was my first game. I started at nose guard. Mm-hmm. The first drive, when I was playing nose guard. It was third down, and I don't know if you guys know Mike Henry. I talk about him all the time on the radio. He played football at the U.
I know you've mentioned it a couple times.
Yep. So it was third down, and Mikey went and had a strip sack on third down, and I recovered the fumble. And I remember it was like my third play ever on varsity football. And like that was like my moment. I was like, man, I think I can do this. And I was like, I don't know why that was such a memorable moment, but like it was, and it was the best thing ever. And then I don't know, ever since then I loved it. But yeah, that's when I was playing D-line, man. That's when I used to be really athletic, and now I'm just not anymore. So
did you play both ways?
Yeah. So my freshman year I played. Yeah, but I started both ways as a freshman. Yeah, that was like my biggest claim to fame ever.
Damn.
But yeah, that was cool.
So growing up, did you ever you went to like sporting events, obviously, and stuff like that, Twins games, like stuff like that. Is there a game where you remember, like, just absolute, like, as a little kid, like, that moment, like a specific player that stood out for you?
Do you guys remember, I don't know if you guys remember, it was like in 05 or 02, I think it might have been like 02 or 03, when Gophers were about to beat Michigan, and Michigan was, like, super good, and Lawrence Maroney ran for, like, 250 yards.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, I was at that game, and I never missed I've still never missed a Gopher home football game my entire life. So like that, I remember going, and I was like, that was like the moment I was like, oh my god, like we're about to beat Michigan, but we didn't. But like, and I was with my dad's team too.
Yeah.
So they all came back and watched that game. And we were like all so excited we were about to win, but like for some reason that moment kind of sticks out in my head where like, man, I love it. And then another one is when do you remember when we almost beat Wisconsin and we like dropped the punt?
Yep.
Like our punter muffled the punt when we were trying to punt it. I remember that when we lost to Wisconsin. And my dad and I sat in the Metro. We were the last two people in the Metrodome because we were so devastated. So both heartbreaking stories about the Gophers, but like,
hey, welcome to Minnesota sports. Honestly, just like
man, it's sad.
It is
super sad, but what can you do?
Yeah. I don't know if you've mentioned this before. How and like when and where did you meet Cece?
Oh my God. Okay, you want to hear the whole story?
Yeah, go for it.
So back in 9th grade. Me, my friend Tony Hill, who's with me today, and then my friend Ben Fry went to hang out with these 3 girls from Hill Murray, and I went to Montemita. They're a rival high school.
Really?
You guys know about Hill?
Yeah. Hey.
And she was there. So, and then I met her that night. First time I've ever met her. Sorry about that. My phone just glitched. But so first time I ever met her. And then that was in 9th grade. And then I always had a crush on her ever since. So then, like, in high school, like, she went to Hill Murray. And, like, back in the day, you couldn't really talk because you didn't, like, there was no, like, way to get a hold of them. There was no Facebook or anything like that. So, like, then, like, we always knew each other. So, like, we would see each other, like, and stuff. And then I'd get to college, and I would see her out every once in a while, you know. And then but she had a boyfriend, like, all throughout high school. Yep. She dated the same guy till senior year, and then
did you like this
college.
Guy? Was he a nice guy?
Are you really asking me that? Really?
Hey, I gotta know the facts.
No, he was actually like a stud. Like I remember, he was really good at football.
Oh, okay.
And then he played lacrosse too. But then it got to college, and then she dated some more people, and I was super focused on football, and I was hideous. I was just gross.
Nah.
And then it got to when I graduated, or when at my last game down at Disney World for my senior year when we went to the Buffalo Wild Wings Bowl. And the day I came home, we actually went out together. We went to Cowboy Jack's and had like the best night ever.
Yeah. And
then nothing ever came from it. And then she got a boyfriend. This is after college now. And then I would see her out, and I would just always like be like, oh my God. I would be drunk and just be like, I've always had a crush on you, all this stuff. And she's like, I can't, I'm dating someone. I'm like, okay, whatever. And then I got a girlfriend and dated someone else for 2 years, Old Bay. I don't know if you guys remember that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dated Old Bay for about 2 years. And then after I dated Old Bay, I remember then it was actually last May 10th. It was National Teacher Appreciation Day. She's a kindergarten teacher where I went to kindergarten actually.
Mm-hmm.
And it was at the end of the day, and I brought her an apple, and I surprised her at the end of the day. I walk in, my heart's just beating 1,000 miles per hour.
Mm-hmm.
I walk in and I hand her an apple, and I said, "Hey, Sess, I've always had a crush on you. If you're not seeing anyone, happy National Appreciation or Teacher Appreciation Day. I would love to take you out on a date." And like we hugged, and she said yes. And then 2 weeks later, we went on the best date ever.
Mm-hmm.
Had our first kiss. She said I was a good kisser, and we've been dating ever since. So,
dude, hell yeah,
crazy story.
Great story. Yeah.
More details on her, but like super good. Yeah.
So we got a tradition here. We got a couple minutes left here. We got a tradition here at 10,000 Takes. It's the rapid fire section. So I'm just gonna run through some questions, put a minute on the clock. You ready for it?
Boom. Let's go.
All right. So, would you rather spend the rest of your life blind or in an Olive Garden?
Olive Garden.
All right. If you were given an all expenses paid trip to Cleveland, would you take it?
Say it again.
If you had an all expenses paid trip to Cleveland, would you take it?
100%. Go see where Brown grew up.
Oh, hell yeah. Hot dish or casserole?
Sorry, gang, you're breaking up. Say it one more time.
Hot dish or casserole?
Hot dish.
All right. If a movie was made about your life, who would play you?
Chris Farley.
Oh, that's a good one.
Great take. Would you rather have the head the size of a tennis ball or a watermelon?
Watermelon.
Minneapolis or St. Paul kind of guy?
Man.
St. Paul.
Come on, Tommy!
I gotta go St. Paul.
All right, there we go. In self-defense, how many fifth graders would you feel that you could take on?
30.
All right. Would you rather wear a shirt that's kind of itchy or a pair of shoes with a small pebble in it?
How does this shirt look on me?
You look good in it.
Yeah.
Oh, with the shirt, 100%.
All right. What's more realistic, ghosts or aliens?
Goes.
All right. If you had to watch one sport for the rest of life, what would it be? I feel like that was obvious, but, you know.
Really? Football.
All right, there we go. Tommy, it's been great having you on. Absolute gem of a human being. I will let you know about later tonight.
Yes, 100%. You
For
guys,
sure.
hey, I hope I did okay for you guys.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah. I'll tell you guys the Seth story in better detail next time.
Yeah.
Felt a little rushed. I'm sorry.
No,
Other
you're
than
good.
that,
You're good.
love you guys. Thank you so much for having me on.
Yeah.
I feel lucky. I feel like the luckiest guy on earth for having. Yeah. So thank you guys. But good luck tonight, and text me and remind me tonight. Okay.
Will
I'm gonna
do.
be drunk, so
Hey,
text
no
me,
problems.
okay?
Will do.
Okay.
Thanks so much,
Thanks,
Tommy.
gang.
Cheers, bud.